studios in Oklahoma City. This is an OU Sports Update with Jake Trotter. I'm Jenni Carlson. Jake, let's first of all put the end on this OU men's basketball season. It ends in the Big 12 tournament. But now, obviously, a focus will be on next year. Who's coming back? Tiny Gallen has said he's back. What's your feeling about this team as they get ready to move forward?
Well, I think everybody can say that they're happy this season is finally over with, 13-18, and one of the most disappointing men's basketball seasons probably in the program history. And really, you look at the offseason, there's a lot of question marks. Who's coming back? Who will be there next season? I don't think we know at this point. Obviously, Willie Warren is the first guy you talk about. He goes to the draft, which I think a lot of people expect. His ankle heals fine from the surgery he had a couple weeks ago. And then you focus to Tiny Gallen and some of the other guys that Jeff Capel indirectly has alluded to won't be back next season due to the renewment of scholarships. So it's going to be a very eventful offseason. But there's a chance that everybody comes back, and whether they do or not, the talent is there for this team to make the NCAA tournament next year.
The soap opera continues. Let's turn our attention to the sport that seems to now be in season at OU, spring football. Talk a little bit about the offensive line. Obviously a big focus of last year. We're hearing good things, though, about this offensive line.
Yeah, you remember last year Bob Stoops, at the advent of spring practice, called out the line for their lack of work ethic and commitment, dedication compared to the other units on the team. I asked Bob at his press conference a couple weeks ago, how did they do this winter? He said they were one of our best groups, and that's going to be a big key for this team. This offensive line, can they come together and play at a championship caliber level? Because I think you look at the other units on this team, they look pretty good. They look pretty good in the backfield, receiver. I think tight end, they're going to be better. Defensively, this is a chance to be another great defense. The offensive line is the key, so this is a good sign for next season. They're doing well so far.
You mentioned that defense. Some young guys out there on this defense that are getting some work this spring. Talk about some of those guys.
Yeah, this is a really exciting time for Oklahoma's young defenders. I mean, I could go on and on. Jamarcus McFarland at defensive tackle, Rennell Lewis at linebacker, DeMontre Hurst and Marcus Trice at cornerback. Tom Wart comes back from the ACL injury. They got a lot of exciting young guys. They're going to be on full display on the Red White spring game, and you're going to see 3, 4, 5 guys really kick it up a notch on this defense and take on more responsibility. I think that Trice and Hurst both have a chance to start at cornerback. McFarland is definitely going to be a starter at defensive tackle, and I think you'll probably see Tom Wart and Rennell Lewis start at linebacker. So a very exciting young crop of defenders, and there's other guys I didn't even mention that we're going to hear from over the next year or two.
All right, thanks, Jake. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.